You know that moment when you tell yourself you're fasting today and suddenly every food item in your house starts glowing like it was blessed by the gods? Yeah, that's the problem. You're not weak, you're not failing. Your biology is ambushing you. One minute you're fine, the next minute you're staring at your own hand thinking, would roasting this finger break my fast? That fake hunger and the sudden, loud, dramatic, over the top kind is the real enemy. And you've been walking into the battlefield unarmed. But today you're not going in blind because there's one simple hack that shuts down hunger before it even wakes up. And once you use it, fasting goes from survival horror mode to, this is easy. Let's drop straight into the danger. Your body loves drama. You skip breakfast for 8 hours and suddenly your stomach acts like you've been wandering the desert for 3 days. But you're not hungry because your stomach is empty. You're hungry because one hormone, ghrelin, is an unhinged drama queen. Ghrelin senses the slightest dip in your routine and starts screaming, "We're dying! Eat something before we collapse into dust." You're not dying. You have thousands of calories stored on your body. Your stomach has more snacks on standby than a gas station at midnight. But your hunger hormone doesn't care. Once it panics, your brain panics. That's why fasting feels like torture, even though your body has enough stored fat to survive a mini apocalypse. Ghrelin doesn't respond to logic, he responds to triggers, and you're surrounded by them. Let me show you how you walk into the trap every single day without realizing it. You wake up fasting. You're proud of yourself. You go into the kitchen for water. On your way back out, you glance at a muffin. Just a glance, boom. Dopamine fires, ghrelin screams. Your blood sugar wobbles even though you haven't eaten. And within 90 minutes, you're starving. Not because you needed food, because your brain reacted to the idea of food. This is the hunger trap, the 90-minute biochemical ambush that ruins perfectly good fasts. You didn't break your fast with food. You broke it with sensory overload, the smell, the sight, the memory, the association. Your brain doesn't wait for logic. It flips the hunger switch instantly. But hunger itself is not the threat. The threat is what happens when hunger spirals. When you fast, insulin drops. Good. But when insulin drops, sodium drops. Bad. Low sodium, low blood volume. Your brain thinks you're in danger. Your brain does not differentiate between low sodium danger and I'm starving to death danger. All danger looks the same inside your nervous system. So what does your brain do? And it panics, it spikes cortisol, it triggers cravings, it pushes you toward fast, dense calories. It convinces you that you must eat now, not because you're hungry, but because your electrolytes collapsed. Most people think fasting pain is hunger. It's not. It's your brain screaming, "We don't feel safe, fix it." And this is where the hack flips everything. Here it is, the hack that makes fasting feel ridiculously easy. Salted water. Before the hunger, not after. That's it. Simple. Embarrassingly simple. So simple, most people ignore it. But watch how it works. When you drink a small pinch of salt dissolved in water, your blood volume stabilizes, your sodium rises, your brain calms down, cortisol drops, ghrelin shuts up, cravings vanish before they begin. Your hunger signal gets muted. You're not fighting hunger anymore. You're preventing the biochemical alarm from going off in the first place. Your stomach feels steady, your brain feels safe, your body shifts into fat-burning mode smoothly. No drama, no panic. No impulse to raid your pantry like a raccoon at midnight. Salt water is the kill switch for fake hunger. It works because fasting stress is triggered by instability, not emptiness. When you give your body sodium, you give it stability. And when the body senses stability, fat burning becomes effortless. I didn't believe salt water mattered until my body tried to shut down during a long fast. I hit hour 12 feeling cocky. Then hour 13 hit me like a truck. I wasn't hungry. I was trembling. I felt cold, jittery, weak. My brain fog was so thick it felt like I was thinking underwater. The laundry detergent suddenly smelled like cake. Even the light bulb above me looked edible. That wasn't hunger. That was sodium collapse. When the body loses sodium, the brain loses its mind. And once your brain thinks you're in danger, fasting becomes impossible. I drank salted water, not by choice, like out of desperation. And the recovery was almost instant. I realized the truth. You don't fix hunger by eating. You fix hunger by preventing the crash that causes it. Salt water is prevention. Everything else is damage control. Let me walk you into the danger so you understand why this hack matters. You start a fast, you're feeling great. You drink normal water. You ignore sodium. Slowly, that's quietly, your electrolyte levels drop. Then the symptoms creep in. Your heart rate picks up. Your stomach tightens. Your thoughts become foggy. Your body gets cold. Your mood drops. Your cravings explode. And the worst part, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol pushes your liver to dump glucose. Your blood sugar rises. Your insulin rises. Your fat burning shuts off. You can be 14 hours into a fast and still not burn fat because your body's too stressed to let go. That's why people say, I don't understand. I'm fasting but not losing anything. The body won't burn fat when it feels unsafe. The hack creates safety, and safety unlocks fat burning. End of story. Do it before hunger. That's the whole strategy. You don't wait for your stomach to growl. Growling means the biochemical war already started. Once ghrelin activates, you're fighting from behind. Instead, you wake up, you grab water, you add a pinch of salt, you drink. Senor Ghrelin doesn't even get a chance to clock in for work. Your hormones stay calm, your brain stays sharp, your cravings stay dead. Your fasting window feels almost too easy. You start burning fat instead of fighting your own biology. And when your body feels stable, fasting goes from a daily battle to a quiet glide. Coffee helps. Green tea helps. Black tea helps. But salt water is the backbone. Suppressants distract you as salt stabilizes you. Suppressants trick your brain. Salt supports your brain. Suppressants wear off. Salt keeps you stable for hours. This hack doesn't mute hunger, that it prevents the hunger signal from being created. It's the difference between silencing an alarm and stopping the alarm from going off. That's why this works every time. Calm, quiet, clear-headed, steady energy, no gnawing stomach, no mental fog, no cravings that make you want to body slam your pantry door. You feel stable. That's the sign your nervous system feels safe. And when your nervous system feels safe, your fat-burning machinery lights up like a campfire. You stop thinking about food. You start focusing. You glide through your fasting window like you're cheating. And honestly, it kind of is cheating, but in a good way. And if fasting feels painful, shaky, dramatic, or miserable, that's not normal. That's instability. That's cortisol. That's sodium collapse. That's your brain screaming that the environment is unsafe. Fix the instability and your hunger collapses. Let it continue and your cravings become feral. So here's your bottom line. You don't fast by being tough. You fast by being prepared. You fast by preventing the biochemical panic attack that your body loves to trigger. Salt plus water before the hunger, every morning, stability first, fat burning second. Do it tomorrow and you'll be shocked how easy fasting actually is when your body isn't panicking in the background. Do it for a week and fasting feels like a superpower. Skip it and you're right back in hunger horror mode, negotiating with your fridge like it's holding you hostage. Choose wisely,